Dcryptofan, what's going on, beautiful people? What's going on? Y'all see the market at 3.35 trillion? If you just tuned in, we got a lot to go over, man. While everybody's panicking, I hope we ain't panicking. Because while market's panicking and retail's panicking, institutions are buying up. Yeah, it's at the market right now. I thought it would hit the low at 3.5, actually hit $3.34 trillion. That market taking the hit. I saw Bitcoin go under 100 grand. XRP $2.16, BNB 925, Solana 152. Oh, these prices are crazy. This is crazy right now. Isn't it wild? Are you guys putting in this the crypto fan just tuned in? Make sure you hit a like, make sure you hit subscribe. You already know what's going on. What's going on, beautiful people? How y'all feeling today? Y'all see all the sales going on? It's crazy, ain't it? If y'all just tuning in the crypto fan, what's going on, crypto gang? Y'all see that dip? Isn't that dip wild? That's a wild dip. It's crazy. It's a wild dip, right? It's a wild dip, but Ripple goes on a $4 billion shopping spree. $4 billion in acquisitions, right? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? You know, another thing that's so crazy right now is things are so bad right now, right? That Solana had inflows of 124 million. Wow. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy of inflows, right? That Franklin Templeton just filled the S1 amendment again for XRP. Isn't that crazy? Grayscale found an amendment for XRP. Isn't that crazy? Huh. XRP just turned G Treasuries to Prime, XRP Prime. Isn't this crazy? So what it looks like, when it looks like things are going crazy, institutions are buying. So I just want y'all to be aware of that. All right. So if you're losing optimism and you're feeling like right now things are flaky, what people are feeling flaky, things are going on behind the background. There's billions of dollars being spent in real time. All right. And you want to go ahead and look it up, you can go right on CoinMarketCap. Just want y'all to look this up, man. All right, crypto gang. You ain't got to take it to the crypto fam. I'm not a financial advisor, not giving financial advice, but I just want y'all to look at the truth. Tamlin, what's going on? All right. Well, I know it right now. People are kind of panicking. Things are looking crazy, but y'all gotta relax. Okay. I'm just telling you what is going on. Okay. I'm not telling you I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. Me personally, I've been buying on the dips. Okay. But just for example, BlackRock just launched a Bitcoin ETF in Australia. In Australia, they went and dropped ETF to Australian market. BlackRock. They're not panicking. Okay, dude. Just so you understand, I just want to speak facts to you. All right, let's on this episode of Dcryptofan. All right, we're gonna speak facts. We just want to speak facts to you. All right, you make your own decision. All right, I'm not a financial advisor, but I want to speak facts to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lie to you. I want to be totally honest. All right, let's go into this. So, and if you want to look, I want to show you where you guys could go look up this information. So that's another thing. I don't want to be, I don't want to be the only person that's just coming with this information. All right, I want you to be able to look this up. All right, so let me show you this information. All right, so just so you understand, XRP spent $4 billion this year. All right, just spend $2 billion in October, spent $1 billion, 1.5 billion, 1.25 in October. November 4th, they went and they spent another $1 billion. That's reported on that past deal wallets. So just understand, they just went on a $4 billion shopping spree. Hidden Road, all right, G Treasuries, and Pal Side. All right. Does that sound does that sound like crypto's going somewhere? Just to slow down, because I like I like full transparency. I don't like to just, just talk stuff and wait 1 second here. Wait, un momento, por favor. You just tune in to Dcryptofan. This is where I like to speak facts, and I like to give y'all where I got this information from and to go look it up yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you just to sit here and take things from me. All right. So just so you understand, between October 28th to November 3rd, Bitwise, all right, Solana ETF. That's Bitwise, Solana ETF. Just so you guys understand, from October 28th to October 3rd, Bitwise ETF inflows was $262 million. Go look it up. Bitwise ETF. That Bose, what's up, crypto gang? What's going on? I just listen. I want to be transparent with y'all. All right. I want to make sure you understand this. Go look this up. All right. Bitwise. All right. ETF. Remember when we talked about Bitwise ETF when it came out? Remember when we reported to you when it came out? Remember when I reported to you? Was October 28th? You guys remember October 28th? Remember when I reported that to you? That October 28th, sorry, it's October 29th. October 28th was actually Litecoin and it was Litecoin and who else other coin that came out? It was Litecoin and I think Doge ETF, right? I think it was Litecoin and Doge. Was that Litecoin and Doge? Litecoin Soul, but the Soul ETF was future ETF, wasn't it? And then the next day, Big Wise came out with the spot ETF. That was the difference right there. So now with the spot ETF, you're talking about where they're actually holding Solano. So now the Solana ETF had an inflow of $262 million. Does that sound like institutions aren't buying? Does that sound like people are scared? $262 million was spent in Solano from October 28th to November 3rd. And then, you remember I told you about the Grayscale ETF? They had 7.1 million. Listen to this, and if you guys want to look this up, you can go look up. There's a website called Farside. All right, it shows inflows in ETFs. Please go look it up. That's Farside. You know I have no reason to hide to y'all. I share the information where I get the information for. Farside shows the inflows of ETF. It's a UK website, but shows you the ETF inflows and outflows. Y'all should always look it up and stay abreast of what's going on so you guys can have the same type of confidence that I have when I'm looking at certain things so you can understand where this information is coming from. So it's called Farside, Farside. You can go there and it'll show you the inflows that's coming in. But Solano inflows, okay? The inflows for Solano was 262 million. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. You had exactly right there, Farside, exactly how it's spelled. Take no days off. Exactly how I said. Go take a look at this website. I love to share the information with y'all. I'm not keeping anything from y'all because y'all come bring me information the same way, and that's how our chat gets stronger when we have everybody looking at everything. All right, so that shows you the ETF inflows. You'll see Solano took in 262 million. It will show you the outflows. Where can you buy Bitwise ETF? You could buy it on any exchange. This you'll find it under the ticker BSOL. I'm talking about, of course, stock exchange. I'm not talking about crypto exchange. All right. So now here's the thing. When you're seeing these inflows going on, and now don't get me wrong, BlackRock had outflows of Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I also think the reason why, my personal opinion, I'm not financial advisor, not financial advice, I think they're taking out money out of Bitcoin and out of Ethereum to allocate it to other coins, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but let me tell you that Solano move, they're doing a lot of Solano move. And also, don't forget, Big Wise has a 10 coin ETF coming out. All right. And then here's another thing. You think crypto's going anywhere? MicroStrategy, they just bought, I think, $460 million of Bitcoin. Listen, crypto gang. This is what I'm telling you. This ain't going anywhere. They're spending money. Do not sleep and think they're just shaking us out. Do not panic. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you what I've been doing, slowly DCH. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I get paid on the 10th. I can't, I'm hoping, because yo, I even took out some of my savings. I got Christmas bonus coming. I'm spending some of my money on my savings. I want to tell y'all to do that. But I'm hoping this dip is still there. I'm hoping this dip is still there come when I'm payday. I'll tell you right now. I'm hoping the dip is still there by payday. Because let me tell you, if the way they're coming in and buying these coins is very, very wild. They're coming in very strong. There's billions of dollars, millions of dollars, and billions of dollars coming out. Just watching Grayscale coming in and these companies coming in slowly. Let me tell you, it's wild. And I'm just telling y'all facts. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you actual facts. If you look at follow the yellow brick road, y'all, I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your money, but I'm just telling you what's factual facts. All right. Big Y, Solana Spot ETF. You remember I reported to y'all the day before it came out. Remember when I recorded to you the BSOL ETF? Remember I told you I was coming out? Well, from that time it came out, they have an inflow of 262 million. 262 million. So while people are running, the big Ys is buying. They bought 262 million. You see Grayscale Solana ETF, a small but positive 7.1 million. Who's buying, y'all? Who's buying? I know it ain't y'all. Y'all ain't buying Solana. So just to tell you, there's people buying ETFs. These prices right here, and look at the amendments. Look at the amendments. Just so you're aware who's done amendments. So you guys understand. Franklin Templeton has an amendment right now, S1 filing, and it's filed for a second amendment. So you guys understand when they do the amendment. So basically, they go ahead, they file for it. And then after that, SEC will tell them, no, you need to do these provisions, do this. So then they go fix it and they come back and refile it. All right. So what happens? You have Franklin Templeton doing its revised version. You have Grayscale doing its version. You have so many of these companies that are doing this daily. You gotta understand this. Donnie Lynn, appreciate you coming on here daily and informing us. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I was kind to you. I just want to report the news. You know what I mean? Because people would jump in ship when they're not aware of what's going on, like I did. Like I wish somebody would have told me when I was jumping ship on certain coins to stay calm and have a cool booty. I wish I wish somebody would have said, hey, keep a cool booty. I'll tell you. So I just want to report the news so you guys and gals are aware of what's going on right under your nose. Not saying that you guys don't know where the information is, but some people are new to this. And like me, I have a job, and thank God I have Tammy Lynn helping me out, sending me information. On what's it called? Hey, Tammy, I see your page. Your page is slowly turning into a crypto page. Hey, Tammy Lynn's look like you about to drop that makeup and go full crypto. Tammy Lynn said, man, forget that makeup, man. I'm going full time crypto. You know, you got my support. You know, I'm backing you. You already know I got you. I love it. Let me see. DJ Cosmo says, what's up, man? How do you feel about this little pullback? I've been calling this pullback for a long time. I've been in this space for a long time, and every time big companies come do ETFs, this would happen. And now you're talking about, and I've seen that happen with BlackRock, and now you're talking about having 6 or 7 different ETF companies coming. I kind of saw this coming. I called it. I've been calling it for the last 2 months. That when everybody's talking bullish, I just saw that manipulation was coming because just the amount of ETFs you're talking about, the crypto market's $3 trillion, and you have $16 trillion of money coming in that's on the sideline. I think that power is very influential to make it move. And the thing about it is, retail's not in it. So the only way it's going to start moving is institutions. Because let me tell you, when them institutions start pumping and when they start, so you guys understand, right? I just want to tell you how this works, right? So when they're talking about Tammy Lynn says it's my passion. I love it, man. I love it. So you're saying I could tell it's your passion. It's my passion too. That's why we get along so good, man. Madam President, I love it, man. So let me tell you how this thing works, right? So for them to start printing money, right? You got to have just what's going on now. You got to have the poor job reports, right? Now, the inflation is not helping out. If inflation keeps going up, this will slow down the process. But what you got to have is inflation to slow down. Bad jobs reports, people losing their jobs, that starts happening. Interest rates start dropping, and now the interest are not dropping. Now, guess what happens? Interest dropping, people are not buying, and inflation stops. Well, there's a problem. Then the banks come and they do a repo. So when the banks do repo, that's telling the Fed, hey, we need to borrow money, right? So now that's when the Feds know, okay, things have hit rock bottom, because now the banks are asking to borrow money from the Fed and to pay back at a higher rate. So now what happens now, that triggers the banks to start printing money for the banks. So now what happens is inflation comes down because people are not buying. So now they say to themselves, oh, wait a second, housing market is not going, job market is going to garbage. Oh, inflation is not rising. Oh, there's one thing left to do. Start printing money. All right. And that's when they start printing money. And then people start printing money. You know what people start doing when they start printing money? Unfortunately, the foolish people, they not going to save the money. Unfortunately, they're going to go wild. They're going to spend it. People are going to start spending on more riskier assets like crypto. They don't know what's going on. Most people are going to be saying, oh, my God, I can't afford a Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is 150,000, not even knowing that they could buy partially Bitcoin, and they're going to buy memes. Memes are going to run up. People like us that have been in memes a long time, we're going to sell our memes, switch to Bitcoin. Some people are going to lose out because they didn't know to not take memes so serious. We're going to buy our utility coins. The utility coins are going to start being actual usage, that they've been building this infrastructure for utility coins. And now you see the utility coins actually going to be used in true utility. When I say true utility, meaning that they've been planning for XRP for a long time. Now you're actually seeing institutions actually use their rail. And now, oh my God, I forgot about this. So XRP just did another oh my Lord. So XRP just did another purchase where the company that's now going to be the first institution that's going to be using RLUSD on their rails. So now you're talking about XRP, not even XRP, the stable coin is going to be actually being used. So you guys understand there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Don't get so caught up in the price. Right now, this is not a time to get caught on the price. Like I keep telling you, it's like watching a skyscraper. Before, it's like watching a house. It's like watching a skyscraper be built for 6 years. And now the skyscraper is going to get, before it was supposed to be just a skyscraper, but now it's different. Now the skyscraper now is going to have Wi-Fi. Now the skyscraper is not going to be a bank. Now the skyscraper is going to be a one-stop shop. And you're watching this skyscraper get built. Now, even so, you see everything around it, prices are going down. You know that this is being built. This is now, and you're watching companies buy on. You're watching every room of this skyscraper be sold out. So imagine you watching this. This has 1,000 suites, and you've seen every suite get sold out. Even so, prices are going down. The real estate's going down, but for some reason, real estate's going down, but every single suite is getting sold out fast. You're like, wait a second, how the hell is everything around it? Real estate's going down, but everybody's buying this hotel suite. I mean, this suite. So you know that one day when they turn on the lights, that this thing is going to explode because you're watching it get built over and over and over again. So what I'm trying to tell you, I'm not telling you what to buy, what not to buy. What I'm telling you is facts. They're building something that's crazy. What they're doing, they're making this a one-stop shop. You have inflows that are coming into Solana. You have XRP doing what it's doing. You have Chainlink doing true live data and bringing companies, blockchain to companies. There's a lot of moving parts that are being right now. It doesn't seem like it because people are worrying about the price. And I know it's kind of hard not to worry about the price when you put $1,000 into something, you see it at 600 and somebody's telling you to put more into that. I know that sounds wild. You're like, wait a second, freak, my shit's going down. I know where we come from. I know where we come from. Usually, when you bought something for 1,000 and it goes down to 600, usually that's a sign to jump ship. This is different than what we usually used to. I know it sounds wild. I know it's even wild to say or wrap your mind around it. This is different. And I'm not telling you what to buy, but this is different. This is they manipulating things so they can get a better price so that when it shoots up, they got a better price and they make more ROI, return on investment. So while you're watching this, I know it's kind of hard for me to say, listen, buy something when it's going, and I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just telling you I'm buying. It's hard to say this because you know what's going to happen. And I'm telling you, for the people that are just watching, and you could play this and we'll pay this down. You don't have to buy now, but in 3 or 4 months now, come back and see where this is at. And then you see what we were talking about. You understand? And sometimes you don't have to buy right now, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But pay attention, you know what I'm saying, till you see what's going on, because things going to get crazy. Right now, it's kind of hard for you to see it, but that's why I'm reporting your news, because the proof is in the pudding. When I'm telling you Solana, when I'm telling you the company spent $262 million in a matter of 5 days. They spent $242 million in 5 days. Just think about how you guys lose your mind when y'all see an NBA player or you see a quarterback get 260 million or 300 million for 7 years. You know how you go wild out when you say, "Whoa, Jesus, what's the name just got a contract for 300?" They did this in 5 days, man. 5 days, man. 5 days, man. And they did it 5 days when crypto's going this way. They spent 262 million. They bought 262 million Solana when crypto's going this way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That mentality of, oh, where we come from, yes, I get it. When things are going down, usually that means jump ship. This is a different asset class. These rules do not apply into this. And there's a reason why. I'm telling you, if these people are genius people, these are people are very smart people. When you have big Ys, these people are investment firms. If they're buying Solana for 5 days and spend 262 million, there's a reason why they spent 260 million. If you watch XRP to the point where you have the co-founders of XRP taking their own personal money, saying, forget what we have in the company, I'm going to spend my own personal money and invest my own personal money. That means that, listen, I don't want the returns from the company. I want returns for myself. When you see Chris Larson, right, going ahead and putting that $120 million into a hidden road, you got to open your eyes. When you see these people making the money, you got to watch it. It's like being at your job where you work at, and you see the owner say, listen, man, I'm about to go spend 20 million. Just for example, I'm not saying this. He says he's going to spend 20 million in H bar. You might want to open your eyes, and you probably will. You probably, what? What you said? Boss man is doing what? He's spending 20 million on H bar. You're going to run. You're going to run to take your money to go put on H bar. You're going to take either your $2,000, $20,000, 200. I don't give a damn. Once you hear let me tell you, it's like that, man. It's just the same exact thing. Follow the money. So I'm just telling you, I'm not telling you what to spend. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just telling you facts. This is what's the money that's going on. And this is news that you can look up anywhere. This is, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys hit the like and hit subscribe. If you guys are learning something, make sure you hit a like, make sure you hit subscribe. All right. That's very important. Make sure you hit share. Make sure you share this information. This is right now, at these times right now, and these prices right now, this is the time to share the information. Make sure you hit a like, make sure you subscribe. Don't listen. It's easy to come watch the Dcryptofan when the market is in the green. That's when everybody wants to come follow, everybody wants to come share, everybody wants to come in when it's green. Honestly, these are the times that you need to be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and ZBEC. Look at ZBEC. What ZBEC is doing with Uphold and what they're laying the foundation for. Man, let me tell you. When the job market is bad and things are going crazy, if ZBEC could hurry up and get what they got to do, people want to get paid in real time. When people are struggling, trust me. When people are struggling, that cash price, I don't know how your check cashing is, but when things are struggling, that check cashing line is crazy long. All right? Crazy long. You think these people want to get paid in real time and ZBET could do what it do? Do not sleep on it, man. These prices, this is the prices for all your favorite coins. This is a good time. Just make sure the coin you're buying has true utility. Just make sure whatever you're buying is a good coin. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And there's a lot of great coins out there. I'll tell you right now, with the prices they have right now, this ain't time to be playing with this ain't time to be playing with funny coins, man. You know what I'm saying? Or shit coins, that they call shit coins. There's too many blue chip coins that are a great price for you to be playing with. These prices are very good. I'll tell you right now, this ain't the time to be playing with too many wild coins. I wouldn't recommend that. When you have Bitcoin at 100 grand, Ethereum at 3,200, XRP at $2.52, BNB at $923, Solana at 152, Doge at 15 cents, Cardano 51 cents, Hyperliquid 38 cents, Chainlink $14. Stella, 26 cents. Sui, $1.94. Hedera, 16 cents. Avalanche, $15. Litecoin, $83. Shib, freaking crazy. Are you out of your mind? Kronos, 11 cents. Jesus. Polkadot. Come on, man. Uniswap, even freaking World Liberty, 9 cents. ICP, you know what I'm saying? Internet Computer. Come on, man. Pepe. Come on, man. Aster, Ando. Come on, man. And those are Algo. You know what I'm saying? And I just said those names. You know what I'm saying? Those are the coins that I think are great coins. I just gave you a list of great coins, and I don't own any of those. XDC is another great coin. Sorry, I missed that one. XDC. I bought some XDC yesterday at the 5 cents. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just gave y'all, and if you want me, I'll tell you exactly what I have in my portfolio. I'll tell you, I have nothing to hide for y'all. I'll tell you what's in my portfolio. And I worked hard for this portfolio. Y'all better tune in. I would write this down. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'll give you my cheat sheet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamaica. She used to let me cheat off her paperwork. Shout out to Jamaica. Jamaica used to let me cheat off her paperwork. Shout out to you, Jamaica, for letting me cheat off your paperwork. Y'all want to get off this? Y'all want to get on this? All right. Y'all want to write this down. All right. I'm telling you what I have right off rip. I know I have Bitcoin. Y'all know I have Ethereum. XRP is my largest holding. Just got Solana the other day. Bought some more yesterday. Dogecoin, one of my first coins. I've been buying Doge since 2019. ADA, I was buying, I think, 2020 or the end of 19, but definitely 2020. Chainlink, I just started buying from the 2 Fridays ago, 3 Fridays ago. Stella, I've been buying Stella since 2019. I bought Stella, XRP, and Doge the same day on 2019. I had 1,500. I split 500 between all three of those coins. Hedera, I've been buying Hedera since 2022. So I've been in HBAR for 3 years. That's my personal portfolio. What else? SHIB, I've been with SHIB since 2021. I told you I ran SHIB up from $9,000 to $98,000. Crow, I've been in Crow. I know I got Crow. World Liberty, we all jumped in it together at the same time on my chat. Y'all know I got Pepe. Aster, I just got into Aster just the other day. Palmatic, what else? I got VeChain, and you guys know I got XDC. Yeah, so y'all know. That's it right there. It's a lot, ain't it? But that's what it is. I don't want to tell you other ones because other ones are coins that don't make no sense. Oh, and I got Boonk. Sorry about that. Yes, I have Boonk too. And Pingu. Shit. Damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot. I got a lot. But I can tell you on my sector, though. Yeah, but I got a lot. Yeah. Oh, plus ZBET. God damn. Ugh. Yeah, I got a lot. I got a lot. I can't tell y'all, man. That's why when y'all be telling me, you bought Ando yet? I'm like, bro, what the hell, man? I got enough already. I got enough to really pay attention to, man. You know what I'm saying? Which ETF would you invest in? Actually, right now, I'm invested in XRP Offspray, and I'm waiting for the Grayscale XRP ETF. But I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, man. You know how it is, man. There's so many great coins out there, man. And the thing is about it, I've been in this since 2019. You know, say I was buying VeChain for, you know what I'm saying? I got locked in on VeChain. I just been sitting on VeChain. You know, some of these coins I've been buying for so long. I sat on it, and I got to my risk tolerance on certain coins, and then there'd be new projects that I like, and I just like, yo, let me, you know, that's how I've been, man. It's crazy. You'll see, Scooby Doo. I would be faster to tell you what I don't have. Oh, now let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you, man. There's coins that I got that suck, man. That I don't want to tell y'all because I want y'all to stay far away from. I got some coins from back in the day that I got in that really suck. Um, do you? So do you own Ondo? Or no, I don't own any Ondo. I don't own any Ondo, but I think Ondo is a great coin. I like what they're doing over there, the tokenization. I like what Ondo's doing. Yeah, I definitely like what Ondo's doing, but I don't own Ondo. I don't own Flare. I don't own Algo. I don't own Sui. What are the great? Let me tell you the great. Let me tell you the great projects that I don't own. Okay, so just in case y'all don't think just because I don't own them doesn't mean they're not great projects. It's just that I'm already knee deep in. I can't, just too much. But anyway, let me tell you the coins that I don't own that are great projects that are great projects that, you know what I'm saying? Algo, Ondo, uh what else would I would say? Solana, I'm like I got so little bit of Solana. I don't want to say like I'm even a Solana owner like that. Like really, I got under $300 worth of Solana. I'm not that heavy in Solana like that. And Chainlink, I just got back in Chainlink, so I don't want to act like I'm knee deep in Chainlink or Solana. I got poquito amount in Solana and Chainlink. Not enough to even brag about. Not even enough to talk about. I just became an owner on those. I should have been an owner a long time ago, so I don't want to talk like I have a whole lot of freaking Solana or Chainlink. ZBEC, you know, you guys already know I got a million ZBEC and everything else. Like I said, I've been buying since 2019. I'm a little bit heavier in those. You know what I'm saying? Tamlin says, so I bought some Zcash today. I'm my casino gambler. Tamlin be rolling. Ah, Tamlin be rolling, man. Tamlin be with it. BDC under 100K, man. Yeah, BDC, that's a great buy, man. And let me tell you, BDC's on fire, man. It's BDC. People want to hate on BDC, but BDC is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You got to own yourself some. I don't have enough. I'll be honest with you. I don't have enough Bitcoin. But yeah, Bitcoin. People don't understand. Bitcoin makes our market go. As Bitcoin goes, so does our market. You understand that? We need Bitcoin. Like, and Bitcoin dominance right now is at 60%. That's the highest I've seen it in a while. So when I say Bitcoin dominance is 60%, if you go on Coin Market Cap, you look right now, Bitcoin dominance means 60% of all the money that's in crypto is into Bitcoin, and 11% in Ethereum. So Ethereum had almost hit 13%, it came down, and 28%, of course, is in the rest of all the other altcoins. So that's something you got to pay attention to what's going on. But this is great buying opportunities. I don't, so you guys understand. It's a little less than what I thought it was going to go to. I thought it would hit $3.5 trillion, but I'll be honest with you, XRP is holding up pretty damn good to be at 3.35 trillion, to tell you the truth. But yeah, when you're coming from where we come from, this price difference is not wow. And then for people that are just coming into crypto, this is great for you. This is a great price, great sales. I'm not giving you financial advice, but you probably want to pay attention. There was a lot of people that are in this chat that bought at way higher prices than this, and the people, of course, that were here 3-4 years ago, yeah, we bought way less than this. But if you were coming in, these are great prices right now. I would tell you to lock in on these coins and find out what ISO coins are. Do your research to find out what ISO 2022 coins are. Look at what Bitcoin is. Look what Ethereum is. Okay. And then later on, then look up what meme coins are. But I would tell you start off with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and look up what ISO 2022 coins are. And then even before you do do meme coins, look at what they call RWA, real world assets. You want to go from that. Start off with your Bitcoin, your Ethereum. Then go learn your ISO 2022. ISO 2022, and then go look at your RWAs, real world assets. That's going to tokenization. You want to follow these type of, go look into these coins, write this down. For people who just started, go look at your Bitcoin. Of course, go look at your Ethereum. Bitcoin, that's the first. That's the number one coin. Then you have Ethereum. I'm not gonna, it's ETH. Look that up. That's the second biggest coin. All right. Don't you need to look up Tether. Tether is a stable coin. Don't skip over that. Go to XRP. Okay, that's an ISO 2022. Why is ISO 2022? That's bank messaging. That's basically the bank speaking the same language in small talk. Okay, y'all need to look that. Then you look up RWA, not NWA. RWA, real world assets. Like what a real world asset is basically like a house. That's a real world asset. Okay. That's a real world asset. Gold. Gold is a real world asset. Okay, that's what that is. So that's when you're looking at it, you'll be able to see what that is. And once you understand that, then you could go ahead and look at what the coins do and get familiar with these coins. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. It's very easy. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe set some buy orders and market free falling right now. Let me tell you, this is the time. And I know it's hard to say people, I don't want to give people financial advice, but if you look at my chat, right now, they'll tell you that they could tell you what they're buying and you can see what they're buying. My chat has been buying for the last, I want to say 3 weeks, have been buying on this dip. People are actually excited about some dips and people are looking on some coins. I got certain coins that I'm sorry. I got a Ethereum, $3,100 Ethereum. I need some of that. 51 cents Cardano. I need some of that. I'm sorry. I get paid on the 10th. I can't wait. These prices are crazy. This is, but once again, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not, listen, man. Let me tell you something. If Bitcoin goes down to $1, don't be freaking mad at me. Tell you right now. XRP goes to 2 cents. Don't be mad at me. All right? Because I'm going to be buying. Just telling you, it could happen. Please. All right? I don't want nobody wilding on me and this like this. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm doing. All right? All right? That's just me. Don't me. And then what happens is you could see if we're right or wrong 3, 4 months, 5 months from now, and then you could feel more confident in listening to what we're talking about and seeing if you want to indulge in these coins. That's that. Now prices will be higher, and that's fine. You don't have to jump in now. There's another XRP. There's another ZBEC. There's another Ethereum. There's another Bitcoin. You just have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it can't happen for you. Don't do what's comfortable for you, man. All right. Put in what you can lose. Don't put in more than you can't lose. All right. Don't be following us. You know what I'm saying? I've lost a lot of money to get to this point where I feel a little bit more confident. And at the end of the day, I still could be wrong. Yeah, for real. Real time. You hear what I just said? At the end of the day, I still could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I'm rolling a whole lot of money on it, but I can be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Do not get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the news that there's millions of dollars being spent. You have a company called BlackRock. They're worth $16 trillion. They're investing in this asset class. So if they're doing it and you have all these financial institutions doing it, then that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all the facts, and I want y'all to, I'm 51 years old. A lot of y'all are close to my age. Y'all been around. We've seen a lot of things. We've seen black and white TV turn to color TV. We've seen a television with knobs to remote control. We've seen a freaking phone that was where you pull over to talk to, call a telephone booth, to now you guys are watching me through the freaking phone. We've seen a lot. So for us to believe that what's the next step is coming, that crypto is coming, and it's easy for us to believe because we've seen a lot of transition. We seen a lot of things come. Like, we've come a long way. You're 51. It's a different perspective on life than people before us and people have. We're born in a different type of era. We came from the days of freaking 4 channels to cable. We came from analog to digital. We came from a different, so thank you, 8 track to no track, from a CD to the things on your phone. Like, we really came from Star Trek. Like I grew up watching Star Trek. Like the communicator, when it goes like this, where with Captain Curry and all them flip that up. We had to flip from, but you see that flip there, and what's called the only thing we don't have is Beam Me Up, Scotty. Y'all think I'm kidding? And I believe once they can find how to control your atoms and understand how to control your atoms and molecules, you're as you can tell, I'm a science. I know it's kind of weird to see me, a science dude, talking that type of way. I know that, but like you always say, I'm also an Air Force brat, so I've been around a whole different type of cultures. I lived in England. You know what I'm saying? I lived in California. I'm very diverse, so I've seen a different type of world. I've been outside of America, where I've been in America, where when you're in America, you think America's the world. It's funny, when you're in America, you think America's the world. When you go outside of America, you realize, holy damn, there's a whole world. And America is just a country. And then there's a world that has a whole different total ideology. It's the wildest thing. And I saw that at 11 years old. So you got to understand, coming from here, going to England at 11 years old, how, you understand, the expansion of your brain. And mind you, that's why sometimes you'll hear me talk a certain way like this, see me talk a certain way like this, see me talk a certain way like this, because when you move around so much, you get kind of diverse. You see a lot of differences. That's why I can tell you about Boonk in one sentence, and the other day I could tell you about, I could tell you about some teas at 12 o'clock. I remember the first time a cat told me fish and chips. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the man's gonna hand me some chips. I'm thinking man gonna hand me layers. This man had me fish and fries. I said, what is this? I said, what is it? This ain't chips. The man, and they came in an ice cream truck. They came with a whole ice cream truck. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. So trust me, when I tell you I've seen a lot, do not sleep, man. This is why I tell you, this crypto thing and the way these companies are moving silently, when money's being spent, and do not sleep on it. Don't get shaken out. And I'm pretty sure, and I'm not speaking to the people that's been in this for a while. I'm talking for the new people that just jumped in. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to spend your money, but if you look at my chat, they're pretty aggressive on certain purchases that they're making. If you see they're not, of course, it's always going to be a little fear, but if you see they don't seem so scared. If you see they're kind of laughing and they're talking about what they're buying. So when you come tuning in and the people just tune in, when you see the dip that they keep seeing, you keep seeing the dip in the chat, they keep talking about the dip, or they talking about blood in the streets, or like the gentleman just said, Club Diamond says, eat the dip. I know for y'all people, y'all like, what the hell? Chips? Dip? What dip you talking about? Dorito dip? I mean, what dip? What dip is he talking about? Dip? They're talking about when the price dips. So that's what they're talking about. So they say when the price dips that they're buying on the dip. So that's when you hear the dip, that's what they're talking about. So I just came in. I know, like, you're like, what? They're talking about dip, and you're probably like, what to buy? What should I buy? You keep talking about dip. What should I buy? And people are throwing all type of XRPs, H bars, and things are coming fast. I know it's coming very, very fast. Just slow down. If you don't know what's going on, there's nothing wrong with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Straight up. And that's not my biggest bag. But for my grandson, I buy him Bitcoin. Yeah. I don't do it for myself. But for me to be responsible and for you guys to be responsible, so you guys figure it out, just buy yourself some Bitcoin. And that's not, I'm not being financial advice, and I'm giving financial advice. Just stay that. Then you could bridge off. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, if you want to keep it the top 3, And I'm deep in XRP, very, very deep in XRP. Me personally, yeah, I went for XRP. I'm telling you what I'm doing. But until you learn what's up and know what XRP does, because you maybe not believe in XRP like I do, and don't believe in the banking system and believe in uh, how money has to be moved. Maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you just don't want to care about utility, which is fine. Maybe you just want to store your money and less risk. Well, Bitcoin is going to be your Apple. Okay, that's what Bitcoin is going to be. See how you invest in your Bitcoin, your Apple, or the big six. Bitcoin would be like your magnificent six. That's what Bitcoin is. That's what Ethereum is. And Solana is seeming like it's going to be one of those, but I don't want to say that. But definitely that Bitcoin and Ethereum. Just to put in perspective, people can say what they want. Mathematics, just to say I own XRP, and I'm gonna tell you the math. XRP dominance is like 4.5%. Bitcoin and Ethereum dominance together is 71% of crypto. 71% of all the money that's in crypto is a Bitcoin and Ethereum. And my portfolio is not 70% of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Mine is 20. But to be responsible, if you're just getting in, I think you need to know that information. If you're just coming into crypto, understand this. Now, I tell you, my chat is not following that math right there. I tell you right now, my chat is not. I'm not. But the right way is that way. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you something different. 70% of all the money that's in crypto, 60% is in Bitcoin, 11% as of today is in Ethereum. So that's 71%. The other 28% is in the altcoins, and 4% is in XRP. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? Just want to be transparent with the people that are watching. But I tell you one thing: if you put my XRP, right, my Doge, my Cardano, my Stellar, and my H bar, that's a good 12% dominance altogether. Tell you that much. Has the dominance of Ethereum. Tell you that much. had to put that disclaimer out there. You know what I'm saying? But I just got to tell people the facts. You know what I'm saying? You're saying Club Diamond 420. You're the crypto guru. Great teachers from you, man. Now, listen, I know sometimes that's not what people want to hear, and I'm not gonna listen. My portfolio, I'm gonna be honest with my portfolio, but I have to be responsible in what I'm telling people. And I'm not a financial advisor, not giving financial advice, but I will give you the math. 70% of all the money that's in crypto is in Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're trying to get 10x, and we're rolling the dice with a little bit more ROI. It's comes a little high risk and high reward. But if you do not know what you're doing, it can get real left real quick. You can get really wrecked out here. So the safe bet until you know what's going on, so stick with your Bitcoin Ethereum. Don't everybody, if you ask 10 people here, if you ask 20 people here what their favorite coin, what their second favorite coin is, you're gonna probably get a lot of different answers. You know what I'm saying? So you probably want to figure out what your is. Because XRP is my favorite ISO coin, but that might not be everybody's favorite ISO coin. You know what I'm saying? My second favorite is sometime I go back and forth between XLM and ADA, and actually ADA is probably my favorite because XLM is kind of like XRP, but XRP does institutions. XLM does small businesses, but they do exactly the same thing. But there's more small businesses than there are institutions. So I'm in that. But then H bar, Jameson, just like Jameson Davison, James Davison. H bar is another one. H bar is probably my fifth or sixth biggest holding, and it's done well for me. And I got an H bar at the right time. Like I got an H bar at the right. Thank God, I got an H bar after the when the market took a dump. You know, so I came in H bar 2022, 23. You know, what I'm saying I came in H bar at 5 cents. So I came H bar like great pricing. But anyway, the point I'm just trying to make y'all is that just do your research. I know like we spit a lot of stuff quick when you see chain links to XDCs. It go very fast and get very scary. But please just take your time, man. It ain't that hard. We all started. Everybody here that's screaming all those these tickers, and I understand these tickers are just nicknames to these things. Every one of them started. Every one of them started confused. Everybody you see on this chat started confused, and it's not that hard. So just pay attention. Don't go out here reckless and doing stupid stuff. Because the coins that I don't tell you about is the coins that I did that same stupid stuff. Just throwing stuff like a dart. Just throwing stuff. Don't even know nothing. Whatever somebody told me about it, I was throwing 1,500, 2,000 on just somebody's word. You're going to learn real quick about doing that. Keep listening to people. You're going to lose a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money. You could do like, hey, you could lose a lot. I've lost an embarrassing amount of money. You could do it too, listening to people. But guess what? You're going to do like me. There's going to be a time where you see people coming up and you're going to say, you know what? There's no shortcuts in this. There's no shortcuts in this. You're going to have to dig in and you're going to have to learn. Like everything else in life. Listen, you're going to have to dig in. You're going to have to learn. Like everything else in life. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. And I know that sounds so generic to say it, but it's real in real time. That's what it is. You're going to have to learn. And at our age, at 51, you need to go learn, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like my father would say, my father, man, a Haitian Vietnam vet, he'd be like, come on, man. Come on, man. That's why he would tell me, come on, man. And I tell you, man, you got to learn, man. And it's not that difficult. Like I keep saying, this ain't Chinese algebra. Like, you know, it sounds crazy. Even me at this, I'm shocked that I know the abbreviations for all these coins. It's amazing. So if I could do it, me. If I can do it, there's 100% y'all can do it. That much I can tell you. I was a class clown. I know math. Yes, I know numbers, but if I can do it, you definitely can do it. I'm not no freaking special human being and no special level of, no, man. I was a class clown. You know what I'm saying? Please, believe me, all right? Yeah, I went to community college. I didn't go to no freaking, relax, all right? And I can't spell to save my ass. Thank you, Tammy. And I can't spell. I'm chopping people's names up. I'm telling you right now. I can't spell. Tell me to spell Ethereum. You know how I spell it? Hey, you know how I spell Ethereum? ETH. You know how I spell Ethereum? ETH. Play with it if you want. Play with it if you want. But I can tell you what Ethereum market cap is. Tell you that much. Hey, don't get confused. Don't listen, people, man. Don't get confused in all that stuff, man. Keep it basic. Learn this. If institutions are coming in, they're coming in for a reason. And let's just say, what's the worst case scenario? What is the worst case scenario? You know what worst case scenario is? It'd be bad for us, right? The people that, you know, we could have sold at 366. But what's the worst case scenario? XRP comes down to $1.50 and y'all lucky to get in right before it pumped. The pump's gonna come. So even then, that just lets you know, you better go tell your cousins and your family to go hurry up and get their butt in there. Because when they hit some type of numbers, that'd be the biggest dip and the biggest recovery you've seen ever. Ever. When I say recovery, meaning that it go down and it'll bounce right back up and you'll feel crazy. Trust me, y'all feel crazy. Y'all feel crazy. I know everybody, you know, it's like everybody right now running to go play that lotto for 880 million. You know what I'm saying? Everybody running to play the lotto. I'm sorry for y'all, man. This is my lotto. And I'm not saying it's yours, but this is mine. This is my only lotto. If this don't happen for me, I gotta work for another 9 years. And I don't know about y'all. I might look a little grayed up, but do I look like I could do another freaking 9 years? For real, 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 real. I mean, I know I look good, man, but another 9 years, man? Nine? You gotta be kidding me, man. And that's off of me doing my 401k. If it was up to them, to Uncle Sam and them, they want to work me for another 16 years, 17. And then they're saying that they want to push it from 67 to 70 years old. My mother died at 70. They want me to retire at the age my mother passed away at. My father died at 77. So you tell me you want me to retire and have only 7 years of what? Of what? Man, let me get it. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. While this bloodbath is going, you see everybody talking about bloodbath. They're talking about opportunity. Please, y'all. And I'm just telling you, I'm not financial advice and not giving financial advice, but you better pay attention to what's going on. All right. When these companies are buying, I saw this coming. All right, that's why I ain't even scared. Because I would have been scared. You know what I would have been scared of? You know what I've been scared of? Of these companies buying XRP at $3.60, buying Bitcoin at 123. If I would have seen these companies buying crypto at the all-time high, I said something wrong here. How are these the smartest people in the world and they buying investments at all-time highs? These people have been doing this for 30, 40 years. They gonna buy these coins at all-time highs, or do you think they're gonna come in at all-time lows? What do you think they're gonna do? What would you do? What would you do? You make sure you don't break it too far to break the financial structure, to make sure that you break it to where it goes crashing down, but you're gonna try to push it as far down as you can. You know, I ain't gonna do 360. I ain't gonna do 320. All right, I ain't gonna push it down to $1.50. But shoot, 180, 190 might not be bad. Because when you guess what? If you get it down to 180, 190, if you get down to 180, and all-time high was 360, you know that you doubled your money like that. If it goes down to 180, all-time high was 360 that we saw. There's an all-time was actually $3.84. You double like that, man. Do not sleep on what's going on, y'all. And then when that fear and greed index hits 20%, that's buy time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving financial advice. Not giving financial advice because I bought up so much that I had to go on my savings, and you know, I don't advise everybody to do that. But what I will tell you, what I will tell you for is look at your coin and I would tell you look at the top 20. What I'm doing, I'm looking at the top 20 and I'm looking for the biggest drop. Let me tell you something. That Zcash is not messing around, huh? That Zcash is up 28% for the week while everything else is down. Oh, internet. Wow, that internet ICP is up 57% also for the week. Damn. Dash is up 129% for the week. Wow, I didn't even notice that. That Zcash is really doing work, ain't it? Y'all brought it to my attention yesterday. That Zcash is doing some real work. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That Zcash is number 19. It's not playing. It's down 4% for the day, but for the week, it's up 28%. That's wild. Yeah, the ICP's running. Crypto is definitely the future. It's 100% the future. Just the it's just there. It's just factual facts. It's just I'm not telling you it is. The government is telling you it is. The world is telling you it is. China's buying up Bitcoin. The I mean, what do? The whole world is buying up Bitcoin. You could pretend and be somebody under a rock, but when I'm telling you, the day they tell you or tell us to go buy Bitcoin, or we're in trouble. It's gonna be too late. Let me tell you, the time with all the banks and commercials start coming out and everybody around the world is pumping to get Bitcoin. Oh yeah, we're definitely too late. Oh yeah, way too late. Oh my God. What is there? 8 billion people in the world? What is that? What is it? 8 billion, 7 billion people in the world? It's only 19 million Bitcoin. Some people say 21 million Bitcoin. How is that going to work? There ain't enough Bitcoin for everybody. Not even a whole one. Even if you go partial, how much you getting? It can get real crazy out here, man. It can get real crazy, man. It's just supply and demand. It's just simple math, y'all. Y'all know I told you I can't spell, but there's billions of people and 19 million, 21 million Bitcoin. How that gonna work? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, man. The crypto fan. Listen, man. I don't want to say things that get me in trouble. I try to be careful or what I say, just even Ethereum, there's only 121 Ethereum. There's 120 Ethereum. 120. There's not even, just think about it. It's 121 Ethereum. 121 million. Sorry, 121 million. So just so you put in there. All right. That's even, just put things in perspective. So do not sleep on that. I make sure I got my 4.5. Mistake. Club Diamond 420 says, "How much XRP do you think I need to be wealthy?" Oh man, that's crazy. That I could not answer to you. Yeah, that I can answer. I could do this math for you if you. It depends what you call wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it depends what you call wealthy. $1 million to some people are wealthy. 10 million to people are wealthy. That's a hard one. You know what I'm saying? But let's put it this way. For you to have $1 million of XRP, right? Let's put it this way: at what? At 50,000 XRP, just do at $10. At $10, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it, man. Or even okay. Steve Chambers said he'd say 10,000. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 XRP at $10. You know, man, it's 100 grand. Can you retire at 100 grand with 10,000 XRP at $10? All right. XRP gets to $20. All right. It's 200 grand. All right. XRP gets $30. 300 grand. Can you retire at that? That's there goes you got to think of that math. You know what I'm saying? You got 50,000 XRP, right? Right? You go to $20, you got a milli. You know what I'm saying? So it depends where you think XRP is going. If you think XRP has a chance to go to $20, right, in this near cycle, then you would need 50,000. If you think XRP can go to $100, then you would need 10,000 for that milli. So there goes what you think. So there goes to answer that question of what you think it would be. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying? Yeah. So there goes that math. You know what I'm saying? Just put things in perspective. Just math. Don't kill me, man. Like Tammy Lynn said, I can't spell to save my ass, but I know math. So that's what it would take for you to retire. It depends what you say, what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? When does altcoin season start? Altcoin season starts when Bitcoin dominance drops. That's when altcoin season stops. When you see dip, you see why I tell you Bitcoin dominance right now is at 60%. Traditionally, when altcoin season starts is when Bitcoin dominance drops down to 60% and falls down to as far as down in the 30s, 33, 34 dominance. I don't think it will see a 34 dominance, but shoot. When we saw all the all-time highs back in December when all the crypto was at its all-time high, Bitcoin dominance was at 55%. So just imagine if you get Bitcoin dominance to fall down to 50%. What kind of that would get you a $6 XRP. That would get you maybe a 5,000 Ethereum. It'll get you the dominant. Yeah, it'll get you some crazy numbers. It'll get you some crazy numbers if Bitcoin dominance comes. So if the answer to your question, altcoin season starts when Bitcoin dominance drops. But the thing is that before Bitcoin dominance drops, you want to see Bitcoin set all new highs. You want to see Bitcoin like you don't want. It's like, do you want 20% of Bitcoin at 100,000 or do you want 20% of Bitcoin at 200,000? So the whole thing is that we need Bitcoin to run up so that money flows out of Bitcoin and falls into Ethereum and then falls into the altcoins. So you would see go into Bitcoin and Ethereum and then most likely Solana. Solana is one of the first, when it comes to altcoins, Solana is one of the first coins that goes before all the other altcoins. And then you would just see gradually the coins just start pumping new highs. When it would happen, of course, it would be news, things would happen, but of course, they all don't move simultaneously. They all would move. Well, previously, they moved off of different news and stuff like that. So that previously, that's how that works. But yeah, but we need that money to flow into Bitcoin and then flow into all the altcoins. And for you who's just tuned in, altcoins or alternative coins. Is Yearn Finance in a buy zone? I think everything, personally, I think everything right now is in a buy zone. Would I throw everything at it? No. Like, let's say, put it away. If I had $1,000 to throw at something, I'll throw $300 at it right now. Wait for it to drop some more, throw another 300. Wait for it to drop some more, and throw another 300, and drop some more, and then drop 200. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, $100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The things that you don't want to throw all at once in case it keeps going down. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And if it goes back up, okay, you missed it, but at least you were in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. Don't FOMO in also the same way. Just want to be careful, gradually go in. You know what I'm saying? Just in case it keeps going back down, that you have a little bit more to throw in there. It's just throwing all at once. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially when we know that here's another thing. Personally, I don't think there's 135 ETFs that were filed. I don't think the price is going to go up to at least you get 80, 90% of those to go through. My personal opinion. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But my personal opinion, based on history, what happened with gold in 2003 and 2004, what happened in 2021 with Bitcoin, and what happened with Ethereum in 2024, I believe that this could be the same circumstances. I could be wrong, but this is what I feel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit a share. Make sure you hit a like, man. And make sure you guys hit a subscribe. I know you'll say I don't say that enough, but make sure if y'all hearing something, y'all learning something, make sure y'all hit a like. Make sure you get a share. Make sure we get this out there. And make sure that people understand it. Especially if you're learning something, make sure you hit a like. Because you know what I'm saying? That I want to make sure, man. I'm not asking for too much, but make sure you hit a share. Make sure you hit a like. That's the only thing I'm asking you is to spread this news. And understand, if you're buying the coins, the only way you get the prices to go up is to spread the news. Like I tell you, this is not something that you keep to yourself. I know people have this perception that they want to be the only one. They want to stunt on their friends, look fly in front of people, and listen, man. Share this information. This might be the only chance that you could help somebody out and give them a golden nugget that will help them out for forever. This might be the only chance where you'll be able to change somebody's life. Straight up. Literally. This might be your only chance or opportunity to share something that will listen. It's all nice to share funny stuff and share jokes, because even I do it. But sometimes you got to share stuff that brings people knowledge and bring people some actual liquidity, some monies, something some knowledge, somewhere to go, man. Instead of just having people always watching foolishness. I love sports, everything. I love my Monday Night Football. I love my ESPN, but you got to mix it up, man. There's going to be a change that's coming, and it's coming fast. It's even coming faster than what I thought. Do not get caught up in the price so much. Of course, you got to pay attention to the price, but watch what's going behind the scenes. There's a lot of things going behind the scenes. All right, please watch where the money's flowing, man. It's Dcryptofan, man. You know what I'm saying? Please, I hope y'all not getting shook. I know right now, for people who just started, it looks crazy, but it just don't get caught up in that. Pay attention to what's being spent behind the scenes. They just spent $4 billion. $262 just came in over the weekend. You think Bitwise is going to spend $262 billion if this market is going this way? They'll be jumping out. If usually majority of time when you see it historically, when things are going to crap, money goes into bonds. Right now, money's going into stable coins, money's going into gold, and money is going into Bitcoin. All right, do not sleep. This is facts. This is not my opinion. You go Google it, go look it up. Do not sleep, man. Do not listen. Look at that. Easter says $2 billion liquidated today. 100%. If you're a trader right now, oh my God, you are getting destroyed left and right. People who are doing futures and doing shorts right now, doing longs, like you for you trying to guess the market right now has to be amazingly terrible. You got to be crazy right now. This volatility has no, for you to be doing that, to be trading right now, you got to be losing your butt right now. Like this, yeah, this is crazy to be trading in this atmosphere. People are getting liquidated crazy. So you understand when we talking about liquidated, there's people right now that are basically making bets. They're making bets that the price is going to go up, and there's people that are making bets that the price are going down. And these are actually bets that they're doing. And what happens is usually people try to time these bets, but because the market is so wild right now, people are losing left and right. This is not the time to be betting. This is time to be holding. This is time to be DC. My personal opinion. But obviously, the math says that people are getting liquidated. The math says that majority of people are losing on trading right now. They had $19 billion liquidated. That's the most in history. It was 10 times bigger than FX. In history, 19 billion. Just so you pay attention, all right? People are getting wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Traders, look at that. Listen, Club Diamonds sitting right there. People are getting wrecked. That's why I'm telling y'all, sit on the sideline, learn slowly. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's gonna be another XRP. There's gonna be another H bar. There's gonna be another XLM, and there's gonna be another Boonk, another Pepe Doge. There's gonna be another one. There's gonna be another Sui. If you guys understand, guys and gals, if you pay attention to this chat, there's certain coins that we always talk about. You should be doing your research because we talk about it, the chat talks about it. There's a certain 20 coins that no matter what comes up every single night. Every single night XRP comes up. Every single night H bar comes up. Every single night HDC comes up. I bring up Bitcoin, Ethereum, and sometimes people in the chat will come on it. But these coins come up every day. People talk about Ondo. I'll just take your time and look it up, all right? You know what I mean? Take your time. See, you know what I'm saying? Big Sum thinks he's buying more Z-Beck. I'm not mad. Fred said, should I sell my XRP? Hey, Fred, if you sell your XRP, I'll buy it. I'm buying it. Hey, listen, Fred, check this out. Fred, if you sell your XRP, there's probably, right now in the chat has 58 people. There's probably 50 people that's going to buy your XRP. Listen, Fred, Grayscale wants to buy your XRP. Steve Chambers said, send it his way. Hey, Fred, Grayscale is trying to buy your XRP, and then also, sorry, who else is doing theirs tomorrow? Grayscales wants to buy your XRP, and also so does who's doing tomorrow? Oh, Franklin Templin wants to buy your Hey, Steve Sarah Chambers said, I'll send you Zelle. Fred, I hope that makes you feel better about that question, man. And I'm just messing with you, but I know, like, I've been where you're at. I just hope that makes you feel better about that question right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I hope that makes you feel a bit better about about that question. Let me tell you, Fred. Yeah, I know. Thank you, bro. You're welcome, bro. I'm just messing with you. I know that feeling. I know when you're doing it, but I hope that gave you your answer that you were looking for. Fred said, hey, should I sell my XRP? Let me tell you, I'm like, bro, don't. There's a line out here. Listen, we're trying to jump in front of Grayscale. Grayscale's coming to buy your XRP tomorrow. And just so you know, also there was just for Solana, people think about Solana. Solana's down 150. They had Bitwise bought $242 million of Solana. So if you think about selling Solana, they're buying too. And Bitwise is buying too. So just so you know. Yeah, Grayscale and Franklin Templin. If you want to say, folks, if you want to say XRP, Franklin Templin and Grayscale open for business. They buying as much as you're willing to sell. All right? So you understand, Fred. I hope that puts that in perspective for you. Tell this is used to said today crypto down, commodities down, Dow's down, stocks pay attention. Folks, Christmas came early. Discount. 100%, man. 100%, man. King's Derek says, thanks, Unks. I'm gonna keep holding. Let me tell you something. Just so you guys are aware, I'm holding. My average price for SRP is around 52 cents. I want to say 52 cents, 48 cents. Whatever it is. I think it's actually less than that, but whatever. I'm just averaging. I like to give real close averages. I think it's less than that, but the freak, man. You know what I'm saying? What the freak? You know what I mean? At two something, it start going to $2. Even my average at 50 cents, I gotta buy. I gotta buy. I gotta buy. It's too good. It's getting to prices that are getting a little bit too good for me to turn away from. And I own that 50%. I own that 50 cents, 52 cents. Really want 48 cents. You know what I'm saying? I think I own it better than that, but I'm just being, you know what I'm saying, careful. I always like to be, I'm very conservative with you guys. I don't give real numbers. But my ZBET was real. It's a million. It's a million ZBET. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just a little bit heavy, and I don't want to, I tell you I got hacked for 54,000, so I be careful with certain things I throw out. I'll throw out the 4,000, 5,000 stuff, but we ain't gonna, I ain't going to certain bags. Certain bags I ain't going into. Sorry, y'all. Love y'all to death, but certain bags I can't throw out them numbers. Tell you right now, but let me tell you, this right now is the time. Don't sleep, man. All right. Risky Taker. I like that name. Risky Taker. Do you think Ripple will become a bank? Oh, yeah. And will XRP collateral? Oh, 100%. I think XRP will 100% be a bank. Everything says that. So you're aware. All right. So here's the reason why I said XRP is going to be a bank. All right. We're about to get off here, but let me hit you guys with this for the last 5 minutes. Very simple. And this is not what I think. This is what the infrastructure is building. XRP, BNY Mellon, boom, custodian. XRP files for a charter to become a real bank. XRP, Flare. Now you're talking about Flare Network doing yields and doing DeFi, which is going to be decentralized financing. Then you have Ondo. Ondo is coming on doing tokenization. Then you have G Treasuries, which now they just turned into Ripple Prime. G Treasury, so you understand what a treasury is. Just imagine, like I always say, imagine we're all in school. We're all in the class. Let's say we're the 12th grade class. The whole 12th grade class, we have all our money into one bucket. And we have one person or one entity that decides where the money goes. That's what the treasury does. They bought that treasury system because that's just, as already has institutional. Then they went and had Hidden Road, which is a brokerage. You know what I'm saying? Brokerage is now a legal brokerage now that they could brokerage out institutional money. You understand what I'm saying? So what they're doing is basically make sure that they cover every single, tell me what's that again, what I'm looking for? Every single basis. They make sure it's a one-stop shop. So everything that they're doing, which is spending billions of dollars, which they've already spent $4 billion in real money, which I'm going to do an episode on that also. But if you look on mine, I already told you guys about the Hidden Road. I already told you about G Treasuries, but I'm going to combine them all in one. You go look on YouTube. We'll also have all those episodes. These are actual factuals, that stuff that's happened. In 2025, Ripple has spent $4 billion in real time. You even have Chris Larson, one of the co-founders, actually spending $120 million of his own money. He sold XRP to go buy $120 million, all right, to go into that Hidden Road. Evernorth. I'm sorry about that. Evernorth. Sorry about saying Hidden Road. It's actually with Evernorth. So you have Chris Larson put $120 million in Evernorth, and then you also have SBI from Japan put $200 million in Evernorth. So you got to watch it. Look up the G Treasuries, right? Look at Hidden Road. Look at Evernorth. And now, oh my God, then I forgot about the Palisade. They even now have a wallet. So now you have the custodian. Now you have the wallet to hold the money. You have BNY Bank, a bank that's been around since 1783 or 1784. I might be off a year. It's either 1783 or 1784. So you also have the oldest bank that's already custodian for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when you say XRP is going to be a bank, oh, hell yeah, they're going to be a bank. Oh, hell yeah. And it's going to be a one-stop shop. You got to have decentralized financing. You're going to have your earning monies. You're going to have custodian. Now, listen, they're not only trying to do yields. They're trying to be the first digital crypto bank. 100%. Everything says it, they're doing it. Everything says, and guess what? They're not. They're building it so fast, and the infrastructure is going in a real time. Think about it. You see the yields, decentralized finance. Now you're talking about RWA's tokenization. You see the rail. RLUSD just hit $1 billion. And think about it, me and Tammy Lynn were going back and forth. Like, why is it not showing that? Why is it not showing that? Then I realized I had to keep digging. Coin market cap just shows you what they have projected and what what XRP's reported in. But XRP internal audit has numbers that hasn't hit coin market cap. So they're showing $1 billion market cap. All right. I know I'm hitting you guys with a lot of stuff, and it's probably going real fast, but you got to remember, this coins on Coinbase. I mean, comes on YouTube. Just rewind it, play it back. I know it's a lot to go through. I know it sounds like a lot. Hit a share, hit a like. I know I'm doing my episodes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do an episode of about Evernorth. I'm putting it all on one. I'm gonna do the G Treasuries, Evernorth, Hidden Road, Power Side. I know it's a lot, but if you guys are watching, look what XRP's doing. No, sorry, not even XRP. Look what Ripple's doing. RLUSD stablecoin just hit $1 billion. And I actually thought it was growing slow because I saw USDE, but what I realized that USDE already came out with $1 billion valuation. So it kind of cheated coming out. XRP came out with, I think, right under 100 million, I think 60 million, and actually built this $1 billion real. So that's a difference with XRP, with RLUSD. So you got to take that in consideration. All right. L Zulu says Bitcoin dropping. Get ready for XRP explosion. Bitcoin. Okay, so I hear what you're saying. Bitcoin price dropped, but Bitcoin's domination did not drop. Actually, I know it looks crazy, but Bitcoin price dropped, but Bitcoin's dominance went up. Yeah. So you understand, Bitcoin dominance had came down to 58, 59. But even so, Bitcoin dominance price went up, the dominance went up. So it's very tricky. So it might look like Bitcoin went down, but actually Bitcoin got more of the money that's into crypto. So even so, Bitcoin price went down, actually the percentage of how much money is coming into Bitcoin actually went up. So I know it looks kind of confusing, but you got to pay attention. Bitcoin dominance did go up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so just to take that in consideration. So understand that when you're looking at them prices there. Christopher Mason, what XRP XLM, what XRP HBAR XLM ADA, what about Algo? All ISO 2022 coins, all great coins. XRP moves monies around. HBAR do smart contracts and tokenization. XLM moves money around for small companies. And Algo is doing tokenization ISO 2022. Is that what it is? Ba-ba-bam. Dcryptofan. Make sure you hit a like. Make sure you hit a share. ISO 2020. I have all those coins except Algo. Make sure you hit a like if you learned something. That boy quick on the draw. That boy's quick on the draw. You're welcome, Chris Mason, boy. That boy quick on the draw. And honestly, believe me, I got better at this because of the chat. Actually, the reason why I got better at this because we go digging in the crates so much. We talk about these coins so much and look up these coins so much that honestly, that's the reason why I even got better at it. We look them up that much that I had to go digging and learn what they do and learn a lot about these coins so I can come back and speak to you guys about these coins. Me too. I got all those coins, tokens, but Algo too. I feel better. Yeah. I don't have Algo, but all those coins, I definitely have those coins in my portfolio, and they're heavy in my portfolio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chris Mason, you give me the game. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate. Hey, that's the kindest word. Hey, that's the kindest words you can tell me, bro. That you learned something. That's the nicest thing you can say to me. Hey, James Davidson. Good night, my brother. You have a good one. I'm about to get off myself, man. Try to keep these to an hour and actually 45 minutes, but we went a little bit over that. And the only reason why, because downloading it is so hard. Once they get over an hour to download it, it gets a little crazy to download on YouTube. Like I got 3 episodes. The last 3 ones that we did, it's like forever to downloading, and I want to get them over to YouTube so people can pay attention. Because right now, I don't want people to get scared and sell their stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna financial advice, give financial advice. I just don't want people losing out because I did that and I lost out. So I don't want people to do the same thing. Jedi. Hey, I like that, Kristen. Hey, bro, I love that right there, the Jedi. Hey, I love that. Well, you listen, hey, you got me. You know, you know that. Hey, when you say that, hey, I love Star. Hey, I love some Star Trek, but I love me some Star Wars too. But when you said Jedi, I love that, man. I love that, man. Man. Sonny said, good. Thank you for the amazing information. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you that y'all are learning something, man. I'm happy. I'm happy y'all learning something. That makes me great that I'm teaching y'all something. That's the best compliment you could give me is let me know that I'm teaching you the right way. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Lets me get a little bit better at that, man. Most people are lost in this space. Most people are, that's funny. Fake false too. I love that name. Answer this question, sir. Why XRP have the best news yet trending down hard since December 2018? Answer this question, sir. Why wouldn't XRP have the best news yet trending down hard since December 18? That one, I don't understand that question. That one, I don't know. I have to. I'm. I don't understand that question. XRP trending down. You got to remember. I, when in doubt, zoom out. You know what I'm saying? If you look at XRP's pricing, you know what I mean, from 2020 to now, it's up 480%. So I don't know which way you mean. I don't, so that's kind of throwing me off. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know what you mean when you're saying that it's down. You probably have to rewrite it, or maybe I'm comprehending it wrong. It could be me too. You know what I'm saying? I could be understanding it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Tammy Lynn, yeah, you gotta watch Tammy Lynn. Tammy Lynn's like, yeah, the whole thing is down. Tammy don't like when they come for me, boy. Let me tell you, if you zoom out, why is the trending down since its own all-time high was 384? Well, remember that 380, that 384 was short-lived. That 384 wasn't a long, and that was 2018. It was short-lived. If you look at it, tell you the truth, if you look at that 384, the the utility wasn't even being used like that. If you look at it right now, XRP adoption and true utility right now, this is a stronger XRP than it was at 384. And you got to remember at 384, when it was 384, how much coins were out there? 1,000? What? You know, 800 coins. From that time was 384. It's over 10,000 coins. So just the fact that it hit 366 when it was 384 with over 1,000 coins, and now you're talking about over 10,000 coins and still hit $3.66. I think that's pretty good. When you're talking about it was at that time at 384, I pretty much think it was under 1,000 coins. You know what I'm saying? So for it to be at 366 with that many coins out there, I think that's pretty good. I mean, in my opinion, my humble opinion, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see 384, but to be to hit 366 at 384, and for where XRP came from being delisted to relisted to winning the lawsuit to then becoming the only coin to be not a security. I mean, when you zoom out in everything, like or in this total totality of it, when you're talking about 2018, it's not bad. If you look at it, to tell you the truth, from where it's come from, and if you look at everything else, XRP is actually Ripple is actually a company that's actually in true usage, where they're actually using it in Venezuela. They're actually using it in South Korea and North Korea for cross-border payments from way back then. You're talking about something that's actually streamlined, just not mainstream in America or mainstream yet. So I would think that yeah, when you zoom in out, you gotta really pay attention. I know you look at the $3.84, but at that time, XRP was not a household name, and then so you got to take that in consideration. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hope I was able to answer that, and you know, just the crypto fan. Make sure you hit share. Make sure you hit a like, man. But anyway, man, we'll talk tomorrow. I'm never ducking for any question, but that's my personal opinion, and certainly would be facts. And if you think I'm wrong, please educate me. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to learn something new, and and that's what it is. But yeah. Yes, I believe in XRP, and every single day the facts come down. And it shows that it's a great asset class. I mean, we report about it every single day. There's nothing that says that is going south anytime soon. And listen, I'm not telling you about XRP. Believe me, XRP is not the god. It's my biggest what's it called holding, but it's not God. You don't have to get XRP. You could do Solana. Don't think that you have to do XRP. You could just do Bitcoin. You could do Ethereum. You could do Doge. You could do XLM. You could do HBAR. You could do SUI. You don't have there's not this thing that says that XRP is to do it all. It's just that that's my favorite number one coin. It doesn't have to be yours. It's not like it's you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that because you buy Solana that you're wrong. Doesn't mean you buy Bitcoin you're believe me, that's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? That's not that. All right. So don't take that from that. For me, I just became a big fan of XRP. I see I see utility, a true world utility that there's a big gap in that the banking system is broken, that system broken, and I see a true utility that's more native to blockchain technology. When you're talking about blockchain technology and what it's used for, it's a digital imprint. And you're talking about moving monies with a digital imprint, and you're talking about the infrastructure of what XRP does being a ledger. And now that you can build on top of that ledger and add different forms of finance and decentralized finances. Now you're talking about tokenization. Now you're talking about if they, and then now you're having smart contracts. Then you'll have Chainlink bringing the data. Then here comes the DApps, decentralized apps, and then it just I'm going too fast. It's just so much stuff, and I don't want to get y'all lost, but it's a lot. It's so much. It's a lot, and I know it seems a lot, and people get so caught up in XRP, but you got to get caught up in Ripple. You got to get caught up in RLUSD. You got to get caught up in the companies that are connected to Ripple to make Ripple bigger than just a ledger. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at Flare. You want to look at Ondo. You want to look at uh, even Ethereum, using the side chain to Ethereum. You want to look. So there's a lot of stuff that you want to. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at. The man's like, keep going. Risk takers like, keep going. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of things. It's like it's Star Trek stuff, man. It's like watching Star Trek in real lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? What I would like to know for the price to rise up. Does it have to be difference between the math? What I would like to know. Well, is it what you like to know for the price to rise up? It does what? What's the difference between? You throwing me off, Scooby Doo. Rewrite that, Scooby Doo. The utilities. The utilities are the reason why I say utilities are going up is because the spot ETFs are actually purchasing XRP. They're actually purchasing these coins. And then you have these utilities that are actually going to be used. So that's the reason why I'm saying that these coins are going to happen because they actually have true use. And you have these companies that are actually purchasing and holding these coins. And another thing is, remember what I was saying, there's over 10,000 coins. They're only doing it for 35 asset classes. So it's only 35 asset classes that are going to be getting that getting that money. Discretionary asset. XRP burns as it's being used for deflationary assets. Let me tell you, I don't get caught up in the burns because I've never seen a burning system mechanism that's burned like that. I've always heard people talk about burns, but I've never seen burning mechanisms that ever affected it. Another thing with XRP having, like, XRP went from 59 billion to 55 billion in circulating supply, and then you have 55 billion in escrow. And the escrow they're using is supposed to be basically used to be buying companies, like how you see them buy Hidden Road, how you see them buy see how they bought G's treasuries. So basically that escrows used to be do that. And whatever they don't use, they have a certain amount that they spend every year. And whatever they don't use, they put back into the escrow. All right. Y'all got me going real deep to y'all tonight. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you for that, man. Thanks you for that next baby. Y'all got me going real deep into stuff, man. Let me tell you, the crypto fan know his stuff, man. Y'all got me going real deep. You know what I'm saying? Can they add more to the supply? They did 100. They did 100 billion. They did 100 set billion on initial launching. So there's only supposed to be 100 billion set supply. That's it. That was the supply built with XRP, and Ripple owns the majority of it, the XRP. But it's only a set 100 billion. That was what was made out there. That was it. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be a set supply. That's why that's supposed to be. That was, and back then when they came out with that set supply, that was what was supposed to differentiate them from other coins and other projects. So that's why the reason they came out with that set 100 billion supply. All right. Y'all got me out here a little bit longer than I'm supposed to, man. Y'all be keeping the crypto fan out here long, man. Y'all, hey, make sure you hit a like if y'all learning something, man. I know y'all learning something, so y'all better hit a share, hit a like, man. Listen, if y'all, and they'll stand. The only way the only way I can keep this shit going and keep this thing going is honestly with y'all shares and your likes. Because if I don't know if y'all appreciating this, I ain't gonna keep doing this if I ain't getting no likes and I ain't growing. It's like, what am I doing this for? I want to help people out, but if I don't know if I'm helping y'all out truly, I ain't gonna be coming here every night for an hour after I just came off of work from 9 o'clock and get off at 6 o'clock and come do this, and y'all ain't learning nothing. It's like, you know, it's kind of like just retarded. You're saying, let's see. What I mean, you calculate with math like the market prices, but the UT play on the price too. Utility definitely plays on the price 100%. I hope I didn't get that. I don't want you to say that that it doesn't 100%. That definitely does play a part in the price. That's the reason why they're going it. But you gotta always remember, it's still market cap, it's still circuit supply. That's what makes the coin or the token go up. That's it. That's the real math. The circuit supply and the market cap. That market cap grows, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they pump more circuit supply, they burn supply, that's a whole different thing. But you're talking about the set circuit supply and the market cap, when we're talking about XRP, that's what makes it go. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with H bar, same thing with Cardano. I'm pretty sure those are all set market caps also too. You know what I'm saying? Just want to make sure. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. You're saying your motivation advice, greatly appreciate. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. User said XRP so far a no-show for buyers. Bitcoin hit 130 and XRP was a no-show. First of all, Bitcoin never hit 130. And then for me, like I told you, XRP is showed up for me. Like I said, I think I own it for like 48 cents, 50 cents, something like that. So for me, I'm 5 times my money. Another day when it was at 3 times, I was whatever you want to say, 6 times. And I was buying XRP for 33 cents, 34 cents, I want to say, for 3 years. So if you really want to look at it, I'm pretty up on XRP. I'm pretty up on XLM. And I told you I was buying HBAR at 5 cents. So even right now, as big as the dip is right now, I'm still up. And a lot of my people in my chat are up. So when you say it's a no-show, it all depends when you got on it. That's why you got to have patience. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't be down on these times, because these are the times that you probably want to be getting in. You know what I'm saying? Just put that in perspective, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? Just put in perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm being 100 with y'all. I'm not lying to you, man. But anyway, man, y'all be safe out here. Make sure you take your time. Make sure you just watch what's going on. You ain't got to come by all at one time. This. It doesn't happen overnight. Rome wasn't built overnight. But all I'm saying is that these are great prices. If you don't know what's going on, go to the safe bet. You know what I'm saying? I know everything's going fast. XRP, HBAR, Solana, XDC, all these tickers come real fast. It comes very fast. Don't get overwhelmed. Calm down. Take a breather. It's a lot of information. It always a lot for me too. Now I know it like the back of here. It was overwhelming. When I first heard that, I was like, what the hell did they say? And now it's not. It's really like nothing. So please, just calm down, take the time, all right? Let me see right here. Risk Taker says, T.I. said it best. Get a Benz, and I'll value your opinion then. Risk Taker, you a wild one. Y'all have a great night, man. Mañana, you already know, man. We'll take off back tomorrow. We'll get back to y'all. Y'all have a great night, man. Y'all enjoy, man. Much appreciation to y'all. All right, be safe out there. All right, XRP, that's right. Be careful now. Don't let them shake you out. All right, and my brother there, that came in talking about should he sell his XRP? You see how quick my chat was wanting to buy X. Julia, what's going on? I know you was in here, man. What's up, sister? The VP, Vice President Julia. I know you was here tonight, man. What's going on, Julia? I didn't even see you. I thought I see you bounce in and bounce out. I didn't know you was in here, man. All right. What's going on with you, man? What you buying? I know, hey, Julia shopping. Let me tell you, Julia love a clearance special. Julia, we had somebody here asking should they sell the XRP. You know what I'm saying? Julia, somebody was at Fred said he sell his XRP. I was looking for you to be like, I'll buy it. Hey, Julia, I was looking for you like, I know Julia gonna buy that up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Steve Chambers was like, let me get that. Steve was like, what? I'll buy it. Let me tell you right now, there's not a damn thing I'm selling right now. Listen, there's not a damn thing I'm selling right now. The only thing I'm doing is buying right now. And I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'll be damn sure I'm not selling a goddamn thing. Not at all. Not even close. I'm trying to figure out how I can get to pay. I'm hoping that these coins are still down by my payday because I've been spending too much money. I took money out of my savings, and I'm not telling y'all to do that because I'm healthy. So I'm not telling you to do that. I'm healthy. I'm not telling you to do that, okay? That's not what I'm telling y'all. Make sure you don't spend more than you can invest. Don't go spend your mortgage. Don't go spend your parents, your kids' tuition. Don't go spend your car payment. Spend the money you can afford. You know what I said? I'm going to wait to payday. Spend the money you can afford to sell. I'm not telling you go get retarded. Don't take no loan. Don't put on your credit card. Don't do nothing stupid like that. That's not what I'm telling you. All right? Please. Definitely ain't telling you to do that type of retarded ass stuff. Okay? Don't be asinine. Okay? You didn't get to our age doing stupid stuff. Put enough you can spend, put what you can afford to lose. Please. Okay? Wow. People freaking lose their house, don't pay no mortgage. I ain't tell you don't pay your mortgage and pay your car payment and insurance. That I did not tell you. I ain't paying my American Express, man. I ain't paying my American Express, man. What the freak? I didn't say that. I'm taking out a loan, man. Take it. Mom, empty your get some Bitcoin. I ain't saying that, bro. Okay, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Dcryptofan. Look at G Money talking about, yes, you did. You damn lie. You know damn well I ain't say that, boy. G Money talking about, yes, you did. You know damn well I said. Listen, man. Hey, never tell you. Hey, you know Dcryptofan would never tell you no stuff. G Money, you a wild one, dog. Oh, man. Let me tell you, man. Hey, look at El Zulu said, I came in this world with nothing but XRP, and I'm going out with nothing but XRP. Y'all crazy, man. Hey, y'all crazy, man. Hey, Gene Augustine said the FK, the baby dippers. He's going for freaking groceries. Man, I'm out of here, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all gonna have me here all night. Y'all clowning, boy. Y'all's hilarious, man. Y'all hilarious, man. Hey, be safe out there. Shop wisely, all right? Make sure y'all fill your groceries up right. And all right, shop wisely, man. Y'all hilarious, man. Love y'all guys, man. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Manana, man. Crazy people, man. Y'all crazy, man.